I think the very first thing we need to talk about here, we need to address whether this is an anomaly. I'm sure his pricing is going to start reflecting it a little bit more on all of these on FanDuel. Cordarrelle Patterson with 32.1. Let's go over to FanDuel scoring. He had 32.1 fantasy points, 6 carries, 34 yards within 5 receptions, 82 receiving yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns in this game. So Mike Davis still did receive the bulk of the carries, but Patterson is the one yet again who comes out on top with the fantasy score. Is Patterson the running back to start in this Atlanta offense going forward? Is it not Mike Davis?
I think you have to start Cordarrelle Patterson at this point. The way they're using him, it makes the most sense. Mike Davis, even though he's getting the majority of the carries, hasn't necessarily converted them to touchdowns.
13 carries for 14 yards.
It's not good. That's not good. Cordarrelle Patterson has been fantastic. Didn't Mike Davis get a touchdown? Was I?
It was a receiving touchdown. Yeah.
Receiving. Okay. All right. That makes sense. But yeah, he hasn't really gotten the touchdowns, up until this point in the season. He got the one today. But I would rather have Cordarrelle Patterson. He's getting the touchdowns and he's getting the receiving works, PPR. It's gonna matter a lot more here.
Yeah, I'm starting Patterson over Davis at this point. I don't know what else there is to say. It hurts a little bit. It feels bad with where you drafted Davis, but if you've got Patterson, he's the back who's continuously producing. It's the way they're using him. And a running back getting 9.6 fantasy points with a touchdown is abysmal. He had a touchdown, 13 carries, and still only got 9.6 fantasy points. Man, I'm going to have a hard time trusting Mike Davis in his starting lineup.
You can't trust Mike Davis anymore. I mean, look at Wayne Gallman, got 6 attempts for 29 yards, much more efficient. He got 1 reception, but it's whatever. You can't trust Mike Davis in your starting lineup at all. And Cordarrelle Patterson's a guy you have to put in there.